Some weeks ago, we didn't have enough days in the week. We didn't have enough hours in the day. We didn't have enough minutes in the hour. And now we have nothing but time. And now we got all these other things going on. You're bored and you're going stir crazy and you're restless. That's just for some of us. Some of us are angry and we're frustrated and we're worried. But I want you to think back for a minute. Think back, maybe let's go to January, where you said, if you had time, if you had enough time, you would. And guess what? You got the time now. I'm talking about people, places, projects, promises, and personal. Yeah, all those things. You had a million things under those things that you couldn't get to. Remember before when we weren't sheltering in place, we called it self-care. I need to start taking care of myself. I need to start doing this. And guess what? Now you have the time. And yeah, we're not moving. We got all these other things going on. So we're now having the time and still saying that we don't have the time. Under people, there's some people that you need to call. Not just people that you need to call, but people that you want to hear from, that you could just go ahead and pick up the phone first. We got people that you need to catch up with, people that you need to possibly concern with, and it's some people that we might even need to pick up the phone and call and have some conversations, some hard conversations. Could be some forgiveness going on. People say for a lot of reasons, we don't know that tomorrow's not promised. And guess what? It's some people that I'm sure you need to, that you want to talk to and that you feel like should hear from you if tomorrow's not promised. I'm just saying. Places. This is going to come to an end. I strongly believe that. There's some things that need to be put in place, some calls you need to make, some post-corona virus things that need to be put in place. You have time to do that. What we're going to do is wait until the day, and then you're going to have all these things that you've not followed up on, because for the most part, the phones still work. There's still some people at some of these places that we need to call into, places that we're going to need to go, things we need to follow up with, those things. Bigger than that though, we all got a project. Yeah, you know that kitchen drawer, we call it the junk drawer. The closet, the clutter, the crawl space. Those are just the C's. I ain't even got to the D, E, F yet. Those are some of the things we said if we had time that we would do. And now we're so caught up in our feelings. We're so emotional on one end of the spectrum or the other. Either we're bored or we're frustrated. Either we're stir crazy or we're worried, or we're restless or we're angry. We're so stirred up in that we're going to let this time, these 1 week that turned into 2 weeks, it's turned into a month, that could turn into 2 months, that we have the time to do some of those projects. I know for myself personally, I'm going to be switching out my shoes from my boots to my heels and my sandals. I'm going to clean out my storage space, get rid of some of the clutter, because I'm a collector of all things paper. Those things can happen now. So I don't have to be bored and go stir crazy. Some of us are going to find out that those things didn't get done because we was the L word. Lazy. I'm not calling you lazy. I'm saying I could absolutely say that for myself, but just know with all of this time, it's going to look ridiculous that we had all this time and these things didn't get done. There's also some promises that we made to some folks. I promise if I have time, now we can sit down and learn ABCs with the grandkids. Now we can sit and have these conversations, these family gatherings. There's so many different ways that you can virtually meet with people now. There's not a reason for you not to be able to see or hear everything but touch the people that you care about. That if you had more time, there's no excuses now. We have time. We have time to catch up. We have time to do things different. We have time to literally be able to watch your grandbaby crawl, or to be able to sit down and read. Come on now, sit down and read to, I'm saying grandkids because of course y'all know I got some grandkids. There's many, many, many different things that we can do. And I'm going to say we're running out of excuses. It doesn't seem like we're running out of time now. We're running out of excuses to not have those things done. And then there's many, many personal things. I know some people sheltering in place with no will. Some people sheltering in place with no documentation. Some people sheltering in place with invalid driver's license. Some people are sheltering in place with jacked up credit. Some people are sheltering in place with all these things that require phone calls being made and things being done, personal things that we could tend to, and that we're not. And before, our excuse was that we did not have time. And now, people, guess what? We have time. And I already hear some of my friends now saying, Angie, I'm trying. And I'm going to let you know what I'm letting them know. This is Angie Harvey Speaks, and trying is for suckers. Nike, just do it.